Hello and welcome everybody. This is DCUO Snap-on. Tonight we're going to talk about time capsules and my thoughts on time capsules. Um, Basically what it is boiling down to is I got to get chat up. I feel that they're really pushing for you to buy stuff. Period. I mean, it's gotten to the point where I feel some changes need to be
What you
made
doing?
more so than time capsules. Because if you ask me, DCUO makes a lot of money from their time capsules, all that stuff, which is fine. I understand that. You guys are trying to make more money. That's the point of a business. Uh, I mean, there's huge things that need to be changed. I mean, they're like, ooh, we got a big update coming. You're going to be able to get every time capsule right away, and you're going to be able to. Wait a minute, it's going to cost you 7 stabilizers to open up these 9 time capsules. And then you get an aura, and I shouldn't have to keep buying stuff like that. But I understand they need to make money. I understand that their revenue from subscriptions is dying off. It really is. I don't care what anybody says. Subscriptions is dying off. Um, that's just the way that is. Um, but I think there needs to be some type of point where they need to say, "Hey, maybe we should do this," or "Hey, maybe we should do this." Um, you know, I don't know. I was just, they're like, "Ooh, big thing. They're gonna have a live stream today." They did a live stream, awesome live stream. I think some of the stuff that they're putting in there is really nice. I think the time capsule idea is really cool, but I think they should have just done the rarity of those time capsules. Um, I guess how can you put it? I think they could put made the rarity of the time capsule. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna do it. The specialty time capsule is probably gonna be harder than hell to get. But I think there could be some type of improvement with it. That system of costing 7 stabilizers. I mean, good gosh. Why don't you just make a different stabilizer key or something? I mean, come on. I mean, 7? Mm. And I mean, for like most people, especially like me, or let me sell that cape of yours. Dude, I was happy when I got that cape. Um, Somebody else in the league wanted that cape so bad. They're like, "Oh, let's run Pano Elite," and I'm like, "All right, let's run it." And we got through it, and I'm like, "Oh my god, I got it, I got it." And I was like, "Oh my god, this is just nice," you know. And then he's like, "Oh god, dang it, you got it, I wanted it." I was like, "Eh." So I'm sporting it for a little while, man. I'm just gonna sport it for a little while. But yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of stuff going on with it that I think can be improved. But yeah, I just DCUO is upsetting me with the time capsules. Just because they're pushing that. You're seeing better quality stuff come out of time capsules than you are in content in my eyes. And I hate seeing that. I love the game to death, but there has to be a point in the game where they say, let's make some good content for the people that are actually paying for subscription. Why am I paying for subscription if I'm not getting the benefits of having the subscription by having great content brought to me? I'm not saying the game isn't great content in a certain way. It's just lately it seems like time capsules is where all the good stuff is, the good styles, the good stuff like that. Because I mean, we can go into it. I mean, you look at the time capsule styles. All right, I think I got yeah,
Why did you place that
that's
there?
time capsule style right there. One of the first ones. Looks sweet as hell. Okay. I think the last good content style that came out was the Riddler outfit. That's me. That's just personally me. Auras. They haven't been really screwing up on the auras. I mean, this is a red filament aura. I think it looks really good. I like it. So, But I do think there could be some improvements towards, like, I mean, like I said the other night, my biggest thing is right now is going to be the whole part of what was I? I don't even remember what I was going to talk about. But I mean, the biggest thing that is, in my opinion, that's going to help this game out is content. Period. That's just the way I am. I mean, you got to have Oh, yeah, they dropped PS3, and they talk about, well, now that we got rid of PS3, we're going to have better graphics, we're going to have better this, we're going to have better that. I'm not really seeing it. Just saying, I'm not seeing it. All right. But yeah, I mean, there's seriously can be some improvements, that's for sure. All right, we're gonna buy yellow. Green. I don't even know why I'm doing this, but I'm buying them. Blue, and we're gonna buy one extra red one. All right, there it is, 3 mil. Now the reason why I'm buying these are not for giveaway. That's for sure. I'm getting rid of them, or I'm buying them. Did I already buy the red? Damn. I'm buying them to put them basically off to the side. So I'm hoping that later on they'll bring in more money. That way I can be like, hey, I got these, I'm going to sell them or trade them. Because, I mean, look at OG Smoke. As they call it, OG Smoke. But it's not really OG. I mean, it's just smoke. But, I mean, that's the big thing. I'm just going to hold off on these. Maybe, I don't know, 3 months down the road, I'll be able to make some money off them. Who knows? But as for now, I mean, that's... Time capsule seems to be where it's at right now when it comes to DCUO. And I hate saying that. Because I mean, I'll be honest, the last content we had, man, let's go on, well, no, we'll do it this way, feats. Boom! The biggest bonus to this whole thing was the Age of Justice to Riddle Me Crime to Earth 3. These 3 DLCs right here came at us at such a progressive thing that I didn't mind them to not put, you know, the graphics or the quality or anything in there. I just felt that these 3 content came out back to back to back to back. Okay, and this is what kept people in the game. Okay, you had Age of Justice. Then in between Age of Justice, or was it, or no, Amazon Fury and Age of Justice, Statue Vant dropped. And then you had boom, boom, boom. You had 3 DLCs come out. Okay, which was awesome that they came out in such a, you know, close time period. Okay, it really kept the game going. So basically what I think if they're going to do content after content after content the way they're going to do it, you can't have gaps. You got to stick to the bandwagon. I mean, back when Daybreak first took over, they said they're going to drop content once a month. They need to get back on that bandwagon. They need to do that. You're going to get more people into the game. You're going to get more people spending money on time capsules and on membership because the content is coming out fast, fast, fast. That's just the way it's going to be. And for a dying game, the way it stands right now, they need to drop more content. It's just that simple. Okay. Coming out with time capsules, that should automatic. New time capsules should come out with every DLC the way it's going right now. Quantum, DPS, and Troll. I think the DPS is power hungry, but I think the Troll is beautiful. But I mean, that's my standpoint on it. I mean, but I mean, there's some things, you know, people are talking about like new powers coming out. I would love to see a new power come out, but they would. I think the new power would have to come out. They'd have to bring in a whole new storyline, whole new episode in, find an old DC character that they can sit there and rip it apart and make it their own into the game. I mean, I understand they do have requirements and certain things like that they have to follow because they have the DC brand, but you got to come out with something new. You got to, I mean, I'll be honest, dude. If DCUO decided to make their own superhero, completely own superhero, okay, and just start it off. I mean, they can collaborate with DC Comics, okay, and DCUO, they collaborate together. They create a character, okay, and they set it up to have a new comic book release at the same time the DLC drop. Boom, you're gonna get bonus on both sides of the storyboard right there. I'm telling you, there's just so many ideas out there that we could do to this game and make this game so much better. It's just, we gotta sit there and we gotta show our support for the creators and stuff like that. But it's hard when all they keep doing is pushing buy this, buy this, buy this. That's my problem. I was switching in a couple of days from Hardlight. Hardlight's not bad. I like Hardlight. The only problem with Hardlight is it seems like trolling when you're debuffs. I don't know if it still is, but it seems like you're trolling when you're debuff. I wasn't Hardlight that long, but it seemed like you're controlling debuffs. You had to hit the boss. You had to literally physically go up and jump on and hit the boss. I don't know if it's still like that, but yeah, that was a little annoying. A troll shouldn't be jumping up there with the tank, you know. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, there's some things. I mean, that would be my biggest thing. I think would really be good for DCO is the collaboration with DC Comics to create a completely new character. Completely, I don't care if the powers, you know, redone. Uh, the Hardlight's debuffs don't show like that anymore. I remember there was a debuff like that back in the day, but I haven't played Hardlight in so long, it's unreal. But yeah, I mean, it acts weird. That don't surprise me. But I mean, that's my whole thing about that. I mean, there's a lot that can be done to this game. This game is such an open palette in the way I look at it, and I expect a lot from this game. And I would love to see. Yeah, the long range. Yeah. And I'm hoping they get on the bandwagon and jump into this game and really promote it in a way. Because I remember back in the day, man, you go on YouTube, you'd see a commercial. Or, you know, an ad, whatever you want to call it, on YouTube for DCUO. But you don't see it. I agree with you. Let's get the DLCs from here. That's the other thing. DCO's got everything on their palette. They need to do it. They got people complaining on the villain side. They can't do a raid. They got people on the hero side saying they can't do an alert. They need to jump in and push both games or both sides of the element in together. Okay. I'll be honest. I mean, look at DC Legends of Tomorrow. Okay. Great show. I watched the series. I've been watching it for a while now. That's got villains and heroes in it, working on the same team. We need to collaborate that. We need to bring that back into the game, okay? I mean, there's nothing, I think you can put in your chat box, you know, I think you go into your options, go down to settings, you go into like, what's it, gameplay, UI, yeah, like UI, or chat options, yeah, be under chat options. Put it in here, able to be able to see both villain and hero chat. Have a complete villain and hero chat. And the other thing is, let heroes and villains group up in the same group. Okay? Let us do all that. It's not going good. That's all I'm saying. And, yeah, you didn't know who Perdegaton was. The storyboard behind Perdegaton should have been a little bit more. And that's the thing. DC Legends has got Perdegaton in it. It's got the other guy. I can't remember his name. It's got all those characters in it. Okay. All of them are in there. I mean, there's so much. Do I think they need to make a DCO 2? I'm hoping they do make a DCO 2. And I think that's where DCUO is getting. I think DCUO is getting to the point where they need to come out with DCUO 2, and they need to come out and drop it with a vengeance. Put that time and money into it. Make it really, really good. Okay, because I'll be honest, graphics right now, I can deal with these graphics. Okay, I'm not worried. I mean, the styles. I mean, out of all the games I ever, yeah, they do need new Legends. I agree with it. Now, here's the thing about Legends. Legends PvE and player versus player, anything like that, dude. I tell you what. Let's get into this. This is my biggest pet peeve. The last laugh. Worst episode ever. Anybody else who says it's not the worst episode is the people that only play PvP. These are, I mean, look at this. Am I going to go through and do all those? No, look at it. I've done, what, about half, if that? I mean, this is an episode I thought really, when they were talking about this, I watched the live stream of this when they did it on Twitch, and I was very disappointed in it. And I was like, so I understand people complain about PvP, how it needs more, blah 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 blah. PvP is PvP. If other players don't want to play PvP, there's no pop in the content. Okay, people have played PvP at this point in time. Look, I mean, you got 1, 2, 3. You got 3 episodes, and then they come out with that. Okay. So, I mean, people were playing PvP since day one, because, I mean, it took them forever to start dropping more content since the game dropped. Okay. And then you come out with a PvP thing. Everybody's like, oh, we want PvP. And I was like, not everybody likes PvP. The problem with PvP is it's so laggy. Okay, you can go in there and you can sit there and try to bust up on anybody else, and it's just like horrible. Okay, if they're closer to the servers, they got more of a host. It's just, you got all these variables that I don't think, yeah, it's broken. It's broken. It's sort of like the broker. The broker has been broken since day one. They attempted to fix it once and horribly failed. Okay. I remember watching the Twitch live streams and there'd be 2,000 people watching. Now we're at about half, if less than that. There's things, I understand, everybody says it's a dying game, but this game has so much potential. It's the only game out there that's like this, in my opinion. I don't think there's any other game that competes with this game. None of them. Okay? So, with that being said, I'd like DC, if they watch this video, I tell you what, Maps, Nerd Prey, I congratulate you on you guys trying to do your best. I understand you guys are under restrictions. I understand everything like that. But there's a point in time you go, hey, guess what? You put me in this position for this, for your company, for this game. I need to sit there and I need to make some executive decisions. And here's what has to happen. And they don't probably want to put their job at jeopardy, but that's it. They were there before Daybreak. Sony was on the bandwagon. Okay? They were doing all right. They weren't the best, but you could tell when Daybreak took over. Because when Daybreak took over, they started implementing stuff like artifacts. Great idea. Okay, but it was taken from another game. No originality. And I mean, the idea was taken from another game. The whole concept was a little bit different. But, and the way you gotta look at it, that's implemented into buying stuff too. I mean, you can buy vault tickets to get frickin' Nith Metal. You can buy other stuff to get Nith Metal. Now they put them in the time capsules. I mean, so many different variables there. But all right, guys, I just want to do a little short stream and tell you how, guys, I feel. This is the second live stream I watched from DCUO on Twitch, and I just feel so disappointed. And I expect more. I don't know. That's just me. I think they're doing all right, but they could do better. All right, so we're gonna end the live stream right there. That's I just wanted to have a short discussion tonight, and that's gonna probably be it. I'll probably jump on. I was thinking about maybe I'll probably jump on and play some Diablo 3. I haven't played that in a minute, so we're gonna jump on. We're gonna play some of that. There's not a single game made and built out like this, and it's so compact with a bunch of great and unique features that if you take the time and effort to do, you have tons of fun. Yes, agreed. I agree with you, Orbit. So, all right, guys, that's all I'm going to do tonight. Remember, on the 22nd, I'm having a huge giveaway. Remember, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, show me some love, follow me over on Twitter, pool_hall_god on Twitter. And this is DCO Snap On saying peace out, and I appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me.